All right, so we're live, just kind of waiting on it to begin. And so we'll just mute and watch. Tommy?
What up? I just got done with back-breaking labor.
Same. I was doing the trees and all that good fun jazz.
Yeah, I was doing the piggy cages.
Hey, that counts, brother. That counts.
Yeah, it's the stooping down part,
Yep.
Stooping down and everything like that. That's the part that kills me.
Oh yeah.
But I got everything set up for Vinny tonight ahead of time, like way ahead of time. Like I'm actually ahead of the game somehow.
Nice. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Not one bit. That's all I've been doing, section by section, man, kind of cleaning up and raking. And, there's wood that's cut, stacking, and then hauling at certain points, throughout the day. That's all I've been doing.
And there's so much more shit that I want to get done. It's finding the time and having the energy to do it.
That too, not to mention the weather. Especially with you guys being rocked lately.
This fucking shit, man. I'm so sick of seeing this shit. Bidenomics is lowering the cost for hardworking families. Yeah, the fuck it is. Then he's got Maganomics, and he says raises costs for hardworking families. Fucking lying motherfuckers, man. Just so sick of seeing it.
Oh yeah, but you walk outside before and buy stuff compared to now, and now people are learning how hard it is because you and I've been in, running on this system, getting screwed by it for a long time. So yeah, you're lied to and told that we'll take care of you when you're older or you can't work anymore, and then you find out that's a bunch of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I saw something where California wants to give illegals $300 a week. That's more than I got.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, thanks, guys. I think I get $60 more a month. So being a citizen, you get on disability at this long of a time. Yeah, $12.60. Woo-hoo. Which was doable before the increase. Once they gave us the increase, the biggest increase ever in 2023, then inflation hit.
Yep.
So it's like, oh, look, I'll be able to do more. And no, it was like getting basically $600-700 is what it seems like. Holy shit.
Oh, so somebody else posted on that the limbo thing. A chick had posted, I never did like those crotch clip bathing suits. So it was a crotch clip bathing suit.
Nice. That's funny.
And she had too much stuff going on for it. It couldn't contain it.
All I know is What a way to end your friend's birthday, in some bush together, and listening to Trina laugh. And I mean, that was just like perfect.
I have fucking timing, don't I? Finding something weird like that.
Trina. So I was doing this for Tone, but I don't know where he's at. So he should be here eventually. I do believe he's going to do PlayStation games.
Where are you, Tone?
Where you at, Tone? Being a bigot.
Do you suppose that's how Jens walks?
It very well could be. It
Trina?
very, very, very well could be. Yeah, we did that Nintendo one this morning, and it really didn't have an overabundance. But what's up, Godzillionaire? Okay. Well, after you drink a couple pints of Guinness,
Oh, that sucks.
If it's Jens, he was drinking Guinness.
I was going to say either that's how Jens walks or that's how you walk after transgender surgery.
All right. Post.
Mm.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just the logic of it doesn't make any sense. If you're chopping one off, you're gonna have to always have a gaping hole. You're not supposed to do that, man. I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, Mike. No. That's sad. I was just taking a break from my run. The road's out.
Yeah, road's out, but no worries. Grapple point.
Grapple point.
Tony, what the hell did you bring us to?
Yeah, just grapple with a grappling hook.
Oh, yeah, I'll just grapple that fucker with my grappling hook.
Yeah, no worries. Just grapple that fucker.
I'll just grapple that fucker.
Yeah, good. All right. Well, Salada.
Oh, Salada. Yeah, all right. I'll just pull out my grappling hook. I don't know where my...
If you have to be on a Dance Revolution mat to do this, that would be hilarious.
Okay. All right. Okay. There's a here.
Hi, I'm Sean Benson. Here at PlayStation, our team is always on the lookout for creative, inspiring, and original games to bring to PlayStation players around the world. We are constantly canvassing game development studios as we search for the next exciting idea. And as you just saw, Baby Steps is a great example of the innovative spirit that we're looking for. In today's State of Play, we've got a wide variety of games to share with you. My hope is that these demonstrate the diversity of experiences coming to PlayStation consoles and PSVR 2. On that note, I'm very excited to welcome PlayStation players to Roblox. This infinite variety of 3D immersive experiences is making the jump to PS4 on October 10th. Roblox features full cross-platform support, so you can join 66 million daily active users across PC, mobile, and other platforms. We can't wait for you to explore millions of experiences together and to see what you create. All right, let's dive in, starting with a look at 2 great games coming to PlayStation VR 2.
Welcome to the Ghostbusters. You might be new here, but we have a job to get done. This city isn't going to save itself. So get geared up and join the team, because working together will give you the best chance.
We got this.
Luckily, you'll have access to the latest ghost-busting gadgets, if you can earn them. We're talking turrets, shields, decoys, and so much more.
Throw your trap. Wow. Tie him up.
I'm picking up something.
Whoa. Watch out.
You'll need to be ready for anything
Here he comes.
before you'll be ready to take on the Ghost Lord.
Ghostbusters, Rise of the Ghost Lord.
Oh yeah, these guys, mini pups, they can be a real pain in the.
No fucking way.
State of Decay.
It was 2023.
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
Oh. Yeah, it does, Trina. I'd learned how to play it on bass a while back.
This is Condor 1. President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
I'm seeing increased movement from Los Eliminados. Don't get careless.
Not being a huge video game player, I mean, the game didn't look too bad for being a Ghostbuster. Definitely an improvement from the old system we had.
Find Lewis. Fetch me the amber. Have you changed, Ada? Or are you just trying to use me again?
Because in this world, someone always pays.
There's someone who needs me.
Best not to ask who or why.
It's what I researched for all these years, Ada. And I see the symptoms already showing in your eyes.
I liked PlayStation more when you didn't have to pay to play online.
Well, Xbox used to be the same damn way.
I
Yep.
am not me.
But then after a while, they made it so, yeah, you can play online for free, but you may not have access to half the games in your library, whether
I
you
was
paid for them
adopted by
online
their
or not.
way and trained in their ways.
That's why I'll never buy another Xbox system.
For 15 years, they kept me from my world and my people.
There's the Vinny.
Hey guys.
Figures. Avatar comes on and Vinny shows up.
Well, huh?
It's the Wiggler.
The Dark Wiggler.
Be a refuge from your
Look, it's
His
my
ears
people.
were
I must
It's
seek
my-
his ears were burning because he knew that this was on the screen. Going, oh no!
and
It's,
help me
it's
reach
my
with
people.
my world.
Imaginary.
Oh,
You know, I
shit.
have never watched
I won't hurt you.
this damn thing.
You're not missing anything.
I don't think you're missing anything.
I
watched
never
the
had
first
no
movie.
interest in it. Absolutely
Yeah.
zero.
I didn't bother with the second one. One was enough.
I agree.
You are starting to
I saw
think
the
like
first
an
one
army.
like it would have been one of the time frames that would have been on one of the
To ride
like Cinemax or Showtime or whatever.
Okay.
When it was on that's when I saw it, but I didn't rush out to watch it or nothing. It just happened to be on live, and I was like,
Yeah.
well, I'm not moving.
Mm-hmm. Their designs suck.
I will not allow the RDA to destroy this land.
And it's
This
just
is
Ferngully.
my home.
Why are people obsessed with this first-person shooter shit?
I don't know. I liked Saints Row myself.
How was that one?
It was fun. I always had fun with it. It was a lot.
Protect Pandora.
They evolved as they went on,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much like the rest of them do.
But
But I
wasn't
never
Saint-
was big first person shooter myself.
Yeah. I thought Saints Row was you could see the full body of the characters.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, it wasn't like what we were just watching though. It
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
the first person shooter.
Yeah.
You did have the option, I think,
Yeah.
to make it first
Okay.
person. Because they did the same thing in GTA. They
Yeah,
gave you that
GTA,
ability
yep.
to scale all the way back, and I always hated that shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, a friend of mine told me that was Fallout. They did the same, like you could choose.
We need him ready.
The good old Grand Theft Auto games. That used to wait for that and Saints Row and then play the heck out of both of them.
Yeah. Yeah, Vice City I think was my favorite one.
I agree. I was about to
Ray
say Vice
Liotta.
City. Yeah, brother.
San Andreas for me.
Okay.
I never played that one. That was after the New York one, right, with the Slavic guy?
No, San Andreas was before that. It was right after. It was right after Vice City.
Oh no
Yep.
shit. Is that the one where you could get fat in it?
Yes, you can get fat or you can get muscular.
I'm pretty sure that was after the Slavic one.
It wasn't. Trust me.
Really?
I have it as they allowed you to get the downloads if you'd owned the game before and played it on Xbox. They allowed you to get the older game for free online, so you could
Okay.
play it without having the disc anymore. And that's how I had put it on my Xbox One.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the graphics aren't as good on it, but even with the shitty graphics that are on it, it's still an incredibly fun game to go back to.
That's cool.
The only problem I had with the online version, there's one part where you got to take a plane and you got to aim it towards. I think it's like a power plant or something.
Okay.
And you got to jump out of the plane right before. And that's where my game always freezes up and it won't let me continue.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it's like down towards the end of the damn game too.
Oh man. That sucks. Okay, Lou. Cool.
That's fucking weird. Dude, again, Tommy, thank you so much, man. You really didn't have to do that.
I remember you said you liked it, and I was like,
Oh yeah,
send
dude.
him that.
It's fucking beautiful, man. Yeah, I'm hoping to review them. I think after the other Gargoyle ones that I have. But holy shit, man! Yeah, that was one hell of a surprise.
I'd seen a couple of the other Godzillas I'd like to get, but I just don't have the extra money to get them right now. They've got one. He's all in red, like he's all radiated up from King of the Monsters.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that like that lava look.
Yes.
That's cool.
I'll try to take him down for the side. Reload my
And I think that one's by NECA too.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, there's a charger here.
I'm gonna take out the Brood Commander.
He's charging me.
Take out the charger with recoilless.
All right.
I watch my kids play these damn games, man.
I'm gonna thin out the crowd a little bit.
What's this thing?
Oh, just the first person shooter stuff. Like I remember watching the kids play that stuff.
The little ones. Oh.
I'm throwing out the strafing run to try to take out the small guys.
Oh no, you killed me.
Oh. I'm sorry. One small death for the Helldivers.
It's a boring conversation. Our Mario Kart conversations are way better than that.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay, should we do something? Should we strategize?
What is this, like Super Troopers?
All right, I don't
What's
think I have
this reminded me of?
Throw in the 500 kilogram bomb. I'm throwing it out.
Oh god,
Where's Tom?
Getting out of the way.
It does say bug breach.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
Good job, guys.
Well done, Helldivers. Another win for Super Earth.
All these things look the same, man. They all have helmets and cloaks and shit.
Allowing them to upgrade their ship.
It's just a different Halo.
It's Halo meets fucking Star Wars. Like literally, look, bounty hunters.
See a glimpse of just one of the many missions and planets the game has to offer.
No one knows how to come up with something
Now go out
creative
there and
anymore.
spread managed democracy.
It's all gay.
You will go forth and you will spread transgenderism.
And you will be angry. And
you will eat the bugs.
Well, sure, after they shoot them, I'm sure they could kill them and eat them, right? Make it interesting.
Yes, Godzillionaire, burning Godzilla.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool shit.
This
Hell
is
yeah.
Brian Intihar, Senior Creative Director at Insomniac Games. Thank
Yeah,
you
bump
for
us to the
joining
side or
us
something
for
so we
demo
can
at the
see a little
showcase
better.
Earlier this year. Marvel Spider-Man 2 is filled with an amazing story and story missions. But today I'm here to provide you with a first look at how the
Oh, so those little like 4-inch figures that we were talking about, the X-Men ones and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I also seen they had some Spider-Man ones and they had a Venom and he's got his tongue all waggling out of his mouth.
And we've introduced
Oh, nice.
It doesn't look like the damn tongue moved because I was trying to mess with it. I was like, I don't know if I want to break it in the package. But I was taking a look at it. It looked pretty neat.
Nice.
Apparently they're going to start leaning in that direction with a lot of those classic figures now, I guess.
I guess so. If Marvel Legends, like, they can't really shit out any more of them because they're way too expensive and they're just sitting there. You know, I told you my Target. There's not even pegs for them anymore. They just got rid of them.
PlayStation 5. You can make that switch almost instantly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I hear you, Lou. I hear you.
Two spider heroes were big goals for Marvel Spider-Man 2. But this time around, it was equally important to provide a
I mean, technically, I am retired.
And as our wives probably say, baton.
The majority of those will now be represented by visual cues.
Yeah, if I could sell all that shit,
such as
I'd be doing okay. I'd be able to go get the rest of those damn figures I want to buy. And I wouldn't have to worry about it.
Right.
See, that's the first thought on my mind. Actually, the first thought on my mind would be buying a new pig cage from Stripe.
And new information about Marvel's
Oh, son of a bitch. He's chewing on that thing.
Is he?
Yeah, it's well, because it's too small for him to begin with. But he's because it's too small and he's getting bored, he's chewing on the plastic. That's part of the bedding tray. Like,
you can always refer to the upgraded.
Don't eat the bedding tray.
To quickly track nearby areas of interest. The app will also include incoming requests from those who call Marvel's New York home. Some will ask for either spider hero to help, while others, like the students of Brooklyn Visions calling upon Miles, will require you to put on the mask of a specific hero. All these activities, including crime to stop from the game's various enemy factions.
I'm sorry, this shit where they force you to play as Miles is stupid.
Which even provides more rewards and unlocks our brand new fast travel system. As you can see here, the PlayStation 5 and its SSD means you can move across the city.
I mean, being in two places at once, I get it. That's kind of cool. It worked with that Batman game with when you could switch out to either Nightwing or Catwoman. Like, that was cool, but
Arkham City.
yeah, like they had some cool elements in there, and obviously they stole from it, but
Marvel Spider-Man 2.
I don't like Miles. He's not Spider-Man.
Comics, movies, and multiple original designs. And thanks to the all-new suit style system, you'll now have more than 200 different ways to outfit your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Oh, boy.
Well, I always enjoyed the Venom suit myself.
We couldn't be more
Okay,
excited
they
about
literally
what
put
this
Batman
expanding
in the
city
game.
has
Are
to
you
offer,
shitting me?
and all the new ways you'll experience Marvel's New York. We look forward to seeing you swinging around in Marvel Spider-Man 2 when it launches October 20th, only on PlayStation 5.
Only at PlayStation 5. All right.
Yeah, it sucks. I didn't know where I could get that shit.
Maybe Draven will.
Yeah, the last Spider-Man game I played was the one that had the 2099 Spider-Man and Spider-Man Noir. That was the last one I played. That was quite some time ago.
Okay. 1 year. Yeah, you said you don't have a PlayStation 4, right?
No. I was never a big fan of the damn PlayStation controllers. I just didn't like them.
Oh, okay.
So, our journey continues.
Well, my first real system was the Genesis.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like the N64 kind of fit right into that same feel of a controller. And then, of course, the Xbox felt more like a Genesis. That's why I kind of leaned towards it to begin with.
Right.
Because I just liked the way it felt in my hand. Yeah. I wish they would have gave you more aftermarket options for the PlayStation controllers.
Yeah.
They were just basically reproductions of the same damn controller instead of giving you something completely different.
Yeah, that does suck. I mean, the Sega was my first one too. Like, you know, that I had owned. Never had the NES and all that shit. Nintendo when we were kids, like my brother had one, but we were barely able to touch it because he was such a dick back then. Yeah, and then Sega CD. That was like my other one, and then I went straight to PlayStation.
What we call destiny is neither visible nor tangible. Yet
Sega CD
it is
was
as
pimping
certain
back in
as
the day.
collapsing and
They had some cool
converging of
shit.
Past and present.
But the way that to put that ad on was a pain in the dick. It wouldn't always work.
Is like a labyrinth. Every divergence is merely an
I don't know
inducement.
if I still have it
There is
somewhere.
only one.
I have most of
way
my
to
system.
Same. I've got I don't have like any of my Segas and stuff though. That's the one thing I don't have. But yeah, like I've got all the. I don't have an original PlayStation. I've got an emulator, but I got like a couple PS2s, one PS3, two PS4s. I'm not buying a PS5.
Yeah. The only way you get a 5 is if I do come into money or if I sell something that's worth the same price.
Yeah, Lou, they actually do live in burrows. So like in Peru and places like that where they still have wild, but they're not called guinea pigs, they're called koi down there. They live in burrows.
Use foam and knock out the opposition. 2 insanely fun game modes.
Although my PlayStation 4 overheats like a son of a bitch. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to use that fucker.
No, my Xbox One gets loud as shit when the fan comes on that thing too.
Oh, yeah, that too. But only when I'm playing games the fan goes on like that. If I'm watching just like shit on Netflix or whatever, I don't have that issue. It just gets really fucking hot.
8 unique characters hit the stage.
Yeah, usually the only time I turn the Xbox on now is if I want to watch a DVD.
Tonics.
Okay, yeah.
Jet Justice.
I mean, yeah,
but it's always a crapshoot though. Like
Oh,
sometimes, usually if it's a regular DVD, it usually will always play. But if it's a Blu-ray, I might have to pop the disc out and put it back in like 3 or 4 times before I get the sound to come on.
We'll see
Holy
you
shit.
at the Boomstars Open Beta Party.
Oh, I didn't even know Xbox could do Blu-rays. I thought that was a PlayStation exclusive.
It was originally.
We've been having a blast.
All
with
right.
Bone
You
Stars,
see how to
and we
touch
can't
on
wait
all
for
that
you to
stuff?
get your hands on it.
Because I never liked Bill Gates, and I never want to give any more money to those fuckers.
Square Enix has one more update for us today. They're hard at work on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Like you, I was a Sega guy. Then I got into PlayStation. Had Xboxes and all that. I played a little bit here and there. I like the Mortal Kombat, the old school Mortal Kombat game. You know that stuff. Like I said, Saints Row and the DBZ games were fun. But yeah, that was it though. In between working, get a little bit of gaming in, and
The sky.
Yeah.
I
I enjoy it more now that I'm older than you guys. You know what I mean? Like, it's more fun doing it at 48 with a bunch of friends than it was in my 20s.
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of games I would get, like I wasn't into the multiplayer shit. It was usually single player games, but it's like I love certain games because of the storylines, the worlds that they kind of built. Like there was so much more imagination back then. Now everyone just rips off one another, and everything looks the same.
That's because there's nobody with original ideas left, so they have to steal from one another. And Lou, koi is what they call the guinea pigs down in South America. They raise them domestically for a food source.
Did you? What are you talking about?
Yep.
As you can see, your brothers down there are having a little get-together. They're our best chance of finding Sephiroth.
Yeah, I ask because I suspect there's soldiers suffering from cellular.
Hey, Vinny, I think the worst about a lot of these game companies are now is when
What's
they already
that?
have an established franchise and then they can't figure out where to go next, so then they start borrowing from other games to put into theirs.
Oh yeah, they do that all the time. It sucks, man. That's why shit like what was it, Soul Reaver and the Legacy of Kain, like that stuff was amazing because they were completely different worlds. They weren't ripping off anymore.
Yeah, I would say the last time I had fun, like actually playing games, is before it went to shit. Was with World of Warcraft, because I had a bunch of friends that we literally were in contact and everything like that, and we'd put on the headsets and get on our freaking guild chat, speak, and just chat while we were doing shit in game.
Yeah. See, that's cool, and you had like a group of people with you. I mean, yeah, that's different that way.
No, it was so much fun back in the day when most of the servers were. There was no such thing as just a pure, you know, like a pure PvE server. There was really no such thing, because certain areas, no matter where you went, they were contested. So you were automatically flagged for PvP when you entered certain areas. There was no like real being safe in the game.
Okay.
So we would plan the shit out. We'd be chatting on TeamSpeak, okay, yeah, let's go, because there was these two areas called South Shore, which was an alliance town, and then Taryn Mill, which was right across from it, which was a horde town. So all the alliance players would be trying to do quests there. We would go in there and just like, let's go fuck with them the entire time. Make sure they can't complete quests. Just spend hours just ruining their time, because they would do it to everybody else as well.
That's funny. So, were you still playing when like Chris talked about like that major virus they all had? That thing that was like turning them all into zombies or whatever, or killing them?
I don't recall. I know I played right up until when that Blitzchung shit happened.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, they weren't zombies. Like it was some kind of blood virus or some shit, and they would all die.
I don't remember that.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. There was a blood thing, but it was right before the Lich King. There was something with like blood cauldrons or something. But it was only in one area. It was only in like this area, Eastern and Western Plague Lands.
Okay. Yeah, because the guys, like, they showed us a video last time. We were talking about gaming and shit, and yeah, apparently it's like someone, like, they thought that they were okay, or even if like your character died and you went back to get like your belongings, you'd catch whatever the virus is again, and like you couldn't get your old shit. Like everyone had to kind of start from zero. So they said that they turned the servers back a couple of days, so like before that incident happened, some shit like that, which I think is hilarious. If somebody just goofed,
right? Well, I think that was it. That was it. Apparently, that was the bunch of games that they're working on coming out. The Ghostbuster thing was kind of cool looking, but again, I don't really play those kind of games. But
yeah,
I don't know, something about Cat Lady Ghostbusters, it just doesn't do it for me.
No. Yeah, she looked like she had a cat head. She was a furry.
Weird.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, no, I'm good. That just sounds retarded.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been funny to hear what Tone had to say, since he wanted to break, if he could break away, but apparently he couldn't break away. And I didn't care. I figured, hey, we had a good morning, you know, with ETAP looking at the Nintendo stuff. So why not check out the PlayStation?
Yeah.
But there wasn't nothing I wanted to play.
I mean, I would still. I mean, I know Spider-Man went to shit, what they did with that Miles crap and all those weird costumes and shit. But I don't know. Like the first game was perfect. I'd still like to play this at some point, but I'm not going to be playing it anytime soon. I don't have that system. It's way too much money, and I'm sure it's going to be peppered and filled with woke shit.
Shit is so tiring. It's just so tiring. It's so tiring.
Yeah. It is.
I'll stick with Nintendo, Vinny. I'll stick with Nintendo. You know what? I'm having fun with the with the Switch and us playing Mario Kart, some of the free stuff we can download and play. Well, I'm going to stick with that.
It looks like there's more games I'd rather play on Nintendo. I mean, like the Gargoyles one that remastered, I like to get that. I eventually want to get to Luigi's Mansions at some point. They look like fun. I didn't even open it up yet. Bayonetta 3. I've only played the first game and I loved it. It was on PlayStation 3, I think. I don't know. I don't fucking remember. But it was fun. I really enjoyed that shit.
I would say the only thing that kind of always sucked about Nintendo is they didn't have as many third-party games.
Yeah. Although I know Chris has found like a bunch of crazy shit on all systems. I don't know how he does it, but
it's just disappointing. Like I know when Nintendo did the Nintendo U, they were supposed to correct that problem and they were supposed to push for more third-party games.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked like they started to at first, and then they were just like, "Oh, the hell with it."
Okay. Weird.
Yeah, so we had I still like the 64. I still play that because I've got the Midway games on it. So it's got all the old classic games and fun stuff on there. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. I've had all the systems, but I had them for the kids. And then now that they're all gone, I still have them. Because I mean, like okay, Vinny, take a wild guess why I bought a PS4.
Batman?
That's right. Bat Bros Forever. I have the Batman PS4. I didn't buy one until they came out with that edition. That's the only reason I bought it. I was like, I got to get it. And the first thing I did was rip out the memory that was in there and put in the terabyte hard drive so it could hold more games.
Oh, no shit. You were able to do that?
Yeah, it's just all you do is, yeah, dude, I did it online. But yeah, it's a laptop memory thing, hard drive. So yeah, you just replace that. You put the hardware on it that's on there. It shows you how to do everything. This is way back in the day. But yeah, that's what I did. So mine's got a terabyte on it.
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I always had barely any space on my stupid machine. But I think it's a slimmer version, or I don't even fucking know. It's been so long. But I got it when the Arkham City game came out. But there's no Batman themed shit on it. It was only on the box. So yours has Batman theme on it?
Yeah, Batman theme on it. It came with the special silver controller that matches the game system itself.
Wow.
And then it had the art and all that stuff with it. And, but yeah, I mean, other than that, that's the only reason I bought it. I was like, you know what? If I'm going to get one, it's going to be the Batman edition. Yeah,
I waited until Batman to get mine.
Because I wanted to get the, I think it was the 360 had the R2-D2 Xbox 360, but I still got like the old school original Xboxes, like the third gens, maybe tech ones. I got those ones, and I've got the hard drive that plugs into the side of the machine.
Nice.
But I took care of my shit. I mean,
oh yeah, that's the way, man. You're doing it the right way.
Yeah.
I take care of my shit too, but I mean, I know it's like my shit overheats. There's even I think on the side of it, there's like some kind of rubber material that's in between a part of it that bubbled out.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, again, when did Batman come out? I've had it for that many years.
Yeah. I mean, knock on wood, I haven't had any issues with my Batman one. But then again, see, I bought that for me, so there's no kid play on that. It's just me.
Yeah. Oh, same.
So
I mean,
very small.
Yeah. I mean, there's certain games I'd play until I was pretty much done with them. But
oh yeah,
I wouldn't do too fucking. I mean, the ones I really put the hours in were Spider-Man, Batman, the game, fucking the Kratos games, God of War, like those bigger games.
Yeah, I was just happy because they had a Sega collection in the PlayStation Store, and it was a couple bucks, so I bought it so I can play some of the old school Sega games on the PlayStation.
That's cool.
4.
Yeah, I think I downloaded that for the Nintendo Switch thing, and I was gonna play Streets of Rage, and then I never played it. I think it's still sitting on there. But they say when your subscription goes, I'll lose that too. I'm like, what? That's gay.
Yeah. Well, I just feel, and I was mentioning that before, it's like if you bought the game, the online stuff should be free because we got to pay for the interwebs anyway.
Exactly.
And I bought the game.
Shit away.
Yeah. That's why I hated the DLC stuff too, because I already bought the game. I mean, I get it, I understand it, but I hated it.
Yeah.
Because the Batman one, the last Batman game I got, I bought all the shit for that last one. I even going through to get the Scarecrow Batman. I was like, I don't even give a shit. The holiday version one. I was like, I'm getting it. And you had to sync it to your phone and shit. It took me forever, but I did it.
Oh, wow. Wait, you play as Batman in a Scarecrow outfit?
It's got like the coloring and stuff of it. It's just a different skin. You're still Batman, but it's a different skin. But it's more. There was a specific way to do it, and the only way to get that one character for the game was like you had to do some shit through your phone, sync your phone to it or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Again, it's been a long time.
I really enjoyed having the '89 Batman look on him.
Yes,
that was fucking cool. The thing that sucked though, I thought they were going to do the same thing with the cars, but they weren't. Like to play as the '89 Batmobile was only on specific tracks.
Yeah, well, after you beat the game, you could still play it, but you lose the tumbler stuff that you need for certain missions. So it's
you couldn't. No, they never did it where you could actually play with the other cars on the regular game. It'd be like specific tracks only.
No, they did because I've got it footage on my channel. Yeah,
get the fuck out of town.
No, they did, bro. Because you could pick the '89 car and you'd be driving around. I picked the '66, brother. And was rolling around in the 66, and then I would change it to the 1970 style Batman. So it wasn't the 66. Oh yeah. After because I beat the game. After I beat it, you could switch out your car. You just can't do the Joker tumbler, fuckers. They won't let me do that one.
Why not?
The last time I played.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's been a long time anyway. It's like when they were coming out, I was playing them, and at the time it wasn't available.
You're correct. Yeah.
Okay.
That was the sad part.
But they worked it where you could. Holy shit.
Yeah.
The '89 was he able to use his machine guns?
No, it's just kind of the skin, and then you've got like the turbo. I don't think any of the other stuff worked, if I'm remembering right. Like you didn't get the tech that you get in the tumbler.
Right. Yeah, because it kind of turned into like a tank at one point.
Yeah. Because it even had the Batman versus Superman car, which I thought was funny when he hit him with it and shit. I was like, oh, that's funny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was
they had that car in there, too.
Yeah, it was a flatter-looking car that Batman, Superman shit.
That's my favorite game, though. I can't remember which one it is. Isn't that Arkham?
Which one?
The one we're talking about. That was Arkham City.
Arkham City. Yes.
Yeah, Arkham City. Because there was Arkham Knight, Arkham City. They had a couple other. Yeah. That by far, I put all my money in that game. Like I bought all the downloads and stuff eventually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did the majority of it. I didn't do every download, but like the ones that I really wanted, I did. I like that you could change like Catwoman into like the other looks as well, like the comic book version and shit.
Same with the Robin.
Mm-hmm.
You have Dick Grayson.
Yeah, they did some cool stuff.
To me, that was the last perfect game I played. You know, I mean, I love the Lego games. Don't get me wrong, but when it came to playing an actual game, I'm like 99.8%. Like there was 2 trophies I needed to get, or 4 trophies to unlock the Riddler and beat him. Other than that, I got everything else beat.
Nice. Yeah, I beat the shit out of the Riddler. I did it.
Nice.
Yeah, the toughest ones were the tumbler challenges in the sewers. Sorry, go ahead.
I said, ew. You beat the Riddler. Ew.
Yeah. No, I beat the shit out of him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, what up, Jens?
Yep, I'm pretty sure I said beat the
What's
shit
up, Jens? Hey, buddy.
Yeah, it was. You do a team up, Catwoman and Batman. I think you could even swap in between while you're fighting. You beat the ever living shit out of him. He's like in this weird mech suit thing.
Oh, you guys. Have you ever seen that one I posted in private?
What's that?
It was a Transformers game that was released for PlayStation 2, but it was only released out of Japan from Takara Tomy.
Ah.
Oh no, I've never seen it.
I remember hearing about it like way back when, and I was like, "Wow, that looks really cool."
Damn.
But back then, it was damn near impossible to get the damn thing because it was from Japan.
Yeah, right. But even if they come from Japan, like you wouldn't be able to play in the system, right? Didn't you like a special way of doing it?
Yeah, you have to do something with coding or something.
Mm-hmm.
The Fist could tell us how. He knows all that stuff. He could explain it.
I wonder if he has it.
He probably does, I would imagine.
I mean, I would have been all over that shit back in the day.
That'd be the best part, shooting Megatron as a gun.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Oh, that's iconic. Remember that scene, Lewis? Remember when you cried like a little bitch?
I like what they did with the animation in this one too, because it's kind of like somewhere in between the animated and the actual toys.
Yeah.
You all know this one, Weird Wolf. That's fucking you, mate. I don't remember.
See, Jens heard me properly. He said, yeah, and he said beat the shit out of the Riddler, not beat off the Riddler. Thanks, Jens.
That's really old. Nobody's got that in HD quality. Oh god, this music. Oh. They are Rodimus and Galvan.
Oh, back when Transformers were 100% correct.
I'm just all looking through the pictures.
Yeah, there were no weird Transformers. There was none of that weird shit.
It's funny, after that shit just completely fell apart, that suddenly you don't hear them talking about that crap anymore.
Right?
Oh, of course not.
A lot of those comic book companies and shit got awfully quiet.
Play as Cybertron or Deathtron.
You know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you said PS2, right? Because, boy, that does look like some PS2 graphics.
Mm-hmm.
And see, for anybody that doesn't get it, the reason they got Cybertron under the Autobots tag is that's what they called them in Japan. The Autobots were called the Cybertrons, and the Decepticons were called the Destrons.
Okay.
Decepticons were the good guys, too, right?
No. Now, back during Diaclone era.
Diaclone, okay, that's what I was
saying. During Diaclone era, a lot of the Decepticons were technically part of the good guy force because they weren't even autonomous robots. They were mech suits. So Starscream is they were them too, and they were selling chiclets on the corner. They were all mech suits. That's why like certain figures like Ironhide and Proud Ironhide and Ratchet look so odd because they just got a seat and they just put a sticker where the seat was, behind the windshield to fit. And that's why, because it wasn't really meant to be a face. It was a seat for the little pilots,
right?
Because it was a mech suit.
Take that, Robotech.
And Megatron wasn't even part of Diaclone. He was part of Microchange. So that was a combination of two different lines. But the bad guys in the original Diaclone were actually the Insecticons.
Mrs. Q.
That's cool. I didn't know that shit.
Well, that's why all the early G1s, like the first 3 waves or so, almost every last one of them had like a little seat somewhere on them. That's why they all had. That's why they all had seats for the little Diaclone pilots that came with them.
So,
yeah.
Hey, did you ever finish off getting like those core Dinobots? Out of curiosity.
No, I didn't get Snarl yet, and I didn't get the core class ones.
Yeah.
I didn't. There's still 2 more I need, and I just haven't seen them.
Okay, which ones?
Optimus Prime.
I forget what the 2 are. I think one is Slag, I think, and I think the other one is Snarl, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out. Those are the ones I see every once in a while. They'll have 1 or 2 of them at the stores.
Well, I've been on the lookout for. He's labeled as Frenzy because of the way Sunbow screwed up all the coloring.
Yeah.
But the red cassette.
Oh, okay.
They finally released his partner.
Yeah, I haven't seen him. I saw Spike 2 weeks ago somewhere.
Oh, son of a bitch! Really? Because I tried to get that thing and it was on backwater and they weren't getting it in, and I was like, "Fuck it, whatever."
Oh no shit! I thought you had gotten him at one point.
I mean, not unless I did get him and I forgot. I mean, that is possible. I have to look through the boxes because sometimes I do that. I've talked about that. I pick it up and forgot that I got it because I've got no room.
Yeah.
And they get stuffed in a crate and like, shit, I didn't get that yet. And then it turns out I did get it, And I just put it away and forgot it.
Son of a bitch.
You're the only one who's
That's how you know you got a problem.
Right.
Well, sometimes it works out, like with the Soundwave one.
Yeah, I'm happy you had that problem. Dude, man, that made my day for sure. And you're like, yeah, I got one.
That was such a nice piece.
How much?
Such a nice piece.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh no, it's a cassette.
Oh yeah,
Dude, and again, same thing, dude. The Godzilla man. That was a fucking cool surprise. This freaking beautiful bastard here.
nice.
And now you're going to feel compelled to get the Kong to go with him.
Who sells him? I mean, you son of a bitch.
I know, right? He did it to Trina yesterday. He doesn't.
You know what? Today. Every once in a while, Target may still have them.
Wow.
It's not often, but every once in a while he still has them. I know I seen him on eBay, and he was selling fairly cheap on eBay.
Oh, no shit.
Oh, his eyes are so cute.
I don't know, man. My fucking Target sucks.
Yeah, these two have
Well,
been going
Tarzan.
for years. This is where it goes. This is every time.
I don't have one too close to me, so I haven't been to one in years. I have to drive farther than I'd like.
Oh, they closed them all down by you?
No, they have them. They're just not in the city that I live in.
You
got to kind of go out of your way to get to them. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's like 20 minutes, but like, there's nothing there I want. You know,
that was so odd.
What's that?
They showed the cone heads, but they had two thrusts.
Huh.
They had a Ramjet Dirge, and then they had two thrusts in the back, which were the Burgundy jets.
Interesting.
Stop, Jazz. Don't move your arm.
Oh, the good days of PS2, man. And it was Japan only. What a bunch of assholes, man. This would have been fun. Look at that.
You're right.
Jazz man. Or we be Wheeljack. Wait, what did that say? Moisture.
I mean, for back then, this really isn't that bad.
No,
not at all.
Well, because the polygon works with them, you know.
At least they kind of got more.
Since they're all blocky anyway.
Pretty much.
See, his legs do work.
Nice.
Oh no, but you can actually see the part where they get thicker.
They should be working on fucking more Transformers games, 2G1 styles.
I wish fucking High Moon Studio would be allowed to fucking continue.
What, they lost the rights?
Yeah. They got thrown to the curb by Activision.
Wait, what? Oh, actually,
dude,
Activision
they were gonna
sucks anyway.
I know there was another game I was looking forward to, like way back in the day, but yeah, it got canceled because the studio went under. They were working on a Highlander game,
we got a position then?
and like some of like the concept artwork and shit looked amazing.
Right, so
Same with Vampire Hunter D way back in the day, like PS2 era. Yeah.
Just play as one character because if you don't have your character power.
I think they eventually released it, but I never ended up seeing it or being able to get it because, you know, Toys R Us went out of business and all that good jazz.
Are you ready? Yeah. I'm walking in like a boss.
Yeah, our video game nerds aren't around, so it's like, damn it. They would probably know. Chris would be like, "Oh, you mean this game?" and then pull it up.
Right.
This is as far as you go.
Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. Well, I did share this in the chat for everybody. If you want to finish watching her up, it's got a little bit of time. I myself do got to run. It's getting close to dinner time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna stop that there. But that was badass, Tommy. Thanks for sharing that. And
yeah,
since Tone's being a bigot didn't show up, and thank you guys for coming and hanging out. But yeah, we'll go ahead and plug yourself, Mr. Tommy. No, I'm kidding. We're not gonna get rid of Tommy. No, never.
I'm not going to plug myself. That's disgusting. You got the wrong guy. You're supposed to talk to the people on Twitter for that. Hey, guys, what's going on? Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective. You know where to find me. Rumble, Odyssey, YouTube. You suck, YouTube. Doing the normal BattleBots, doing the pigs, showing them off, let them take control of the channel, and of course doing toy reviews, which we're going to be doing tonight over on Vinny Art's channel.
That's right.
Yeah.
Did you set up the thing or I'll go?
I did not have a chance to set it
Okay.
up.
I'll do it. I'll do it then.
I was uploading, and then by the time I got done uploading, I had to stop and then clean out all the pigs cages. And the minute I got done cleaning all the piggy cages out, I jumped on here with Adam.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I finished doing the voiceover and stuff for the Brooklyn figure. You know, and I think it should. Is it uploaded yet? Yeah, just I finished uploading to my YouTube channel. So
nice.
Yeah, so I'll set up the fucking stream. He kept kicking me.
Yeah, I know. Just to be a smartass, because it's funny to make you think that you're going solo and then throw you out. Who else does that to a big guy like you?
A big guy.
Yeah, Batman. Come on, look, you got feet over your shoulders. We know you're being busy being a big guy.
It's the Dark Wiggler. I'm always big. I've been big and deep inside this cavernous She-Hulk creature.
No, yeah. If you guys wanted to see it, yeah, I have 2 Words of Wisdom videos up. Words of Wisdom from the Dark Wiggler. Lesson 1 and 2 are up. Go watch them if you haven't. You can have a good laugh with it. They're only a minute long. Yeah, I gotta make more of them. There's a few others I was thinking about doing, but I'll upload more soon. Hang out tonight, man. 8:30. We're gonna be talking about toys and other cool shit. So yeah, come chill with us, and then tomorrow we'll talk some political jargon and other stuff. Not all political, but we'll hit some stuff here and there. We'll make.
Well, we're going to discuss the limbo poll.
I don't think we can show that on Rumble either.
Hey,
no, but you could just share the link and tell people to watch on their own.
Yeah.
Vinny, I think you'd be surprised what I could do with a few select little emojis.
Oh yeah. Oh, if you have something that you could do, you can play it. That'd be hilarious. But yeah, come hang out with us, and make sure to back and support my projects. You know, they're fantastic. They're awesome. I gotta put together the Volume 3 art book as well. I'm working on City of Venus too, so plenty of awesome stuff out there. So jump on all that. Adam, thank you so much, brother.
Yeah, man.
I'm happy we had a chance to hang out for a little bit earlier in the day.
Yeah, man.
I am too. This was fun. Again, I'm not a big gamer, but the Nintendo stuff was kind of fun, and then checking out what PlayStation doing was fun. And you know, Tony said if somebody does something, he'd try to jump on. So I was like, well, I'll do something. I don't care. I got nothing going on. Besides, it was a good time to take a break from all the work with cutting and stacking and moving and all that with the trees. So, but no, thank you guys for jumping on here with me. And, check out Tommy when he's doing stuff and buy Vinny's books. Because, everybody, we need to feed the Italian. We got to keep him fed. And, buying those books is going to help. Plus, you're going to be entertained. What other kind of guy for his birthday says, hey, look, you want to help out? Go ahead and buy a book. It's a present for you, too. And I'm telling you, I bought all of them and have enjoyed every bit that I've read. And, if you're tired of the entertainment industry like the rest of us are, there are people out there. Just find your people, as all of us have done. So thank you, everybody, for jumping on real quick. And in the chat, thank you, Lasso. Always fun hanging out with her. Godzillionaire. Lou, thank you for stopping by as well. And Jens. I mean, come on, Jens. With your toxic masculinity ass lifting weights. We know that was you running, my friend. Take care, everybody.
Later.